My story began when I was born HIV positive. I was diagnosed with HIV when I was right before my third birthday, and my mom disclosed to me my HIV status when I was just in fifth grade. I didn't fully understand what it meant to have HIV. I thought it was just like anything else, and I never let HIV define who I was or stop me from achieving my goals. And so I came to sixth grade and I decided to disclose to my best friend at the time that I was HIV positive. She didn't seem to have any problems with it, but within just a couple hours, the bullying began. Kids were being told not to drink after me. And within just a couple weeks, my entire middle school knew about my HIV status. I had a nickname, Paige, that I was referred to as, and every time I went to the school counselor to tell her about these bullying incidents, she would give the students verbal warnings, and her advice to me was that I could deny I was HIV positive. This was someone that I should have been able to go to for advice, someone I should have been able to look up to and get help from. And just the bullying became so harsh that I just started having stress-induced seizures for a period of 9 months. And in eighth grade was just really when I realized that this school wasn't a place for me. I needed to do something about the way I was being treated. And so I decided to leave my middle school in eighth grade and be homeschooled for the rest of the year. And me being a normal girl and just being a cheerleader, playing soccer and softball and everything, I never saw a problem with the fact that I was HIV positive. And so when I left the middle school, I realized that the way I was being treated was wrong. I needed to do something about the way I was being treated because I didn't want to have to see anybody else go through what I went through. And that's when I decided I was going to take a negative situation and turn it into a positive. And that's when I began sharing my story and educating others on HIV/AIDS and advocating against bullying. I started a new school for high school, and I had such a supportive administration and teachers, and the students were so supportive, but I was still having a hard time because the bullying that I had endured in middle school, I was still having long-lasting effects, and I still was having a hard time trying to figure out what I did to deserve to be treated the way that I was treated. And that's when I just really realized that I needed to write this memoir positive. I needed to get my story out there even more to help others that have been through bullying, help the parents learn how to deal with their students being bullied, and show the teachers and the faculty and administrators at schools that this has become such a serious issue and we need to do something about it, because you never know how what you say to someone is going to affect them until afterwards, and sometimes it's too late. And bullying has become an issue where kids are even committing suicide now because of the bullying. And I became a freshman in college at Ball State University, and I'm studying molecular biology to become an HIV/AIDS medicine researcher to one day help find a cure for this disease and help towards finding other treatments out there. And I just really, now I see my life. I'm a normal girl, and I just don't let HIV define who I am and stop me from reaching any of my goals. And this memoir is just a way for me to educate people and get them aware of the fact that bullying is out there. And so I just want to thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share my story, and make sure to refer to the back of the book for more resources on HIV/AIDS and suicide prevention and advocacy against bullying.